Hi, I'm Jim Brickell, and this is Getting to Know Your 2017 Ford Escape SE. On the driver's door, we have the hidden keypad. Comes with a 5-digit code for easy entry into the vehicle. Or, of course, you can always use your key fob, unlock. This one does have the optional power driver's seat. So on the side of the chair, you can move it forward, back, up, down, change the angle of recline, and you can also have a lumbar support for your lower back. On the driver door, we have our power locks. A little lower down, your power outside mirrors. Flip the middle switch to where you want it to be, and then use the arrows to adjust the mirror accordingly. Power windows, of course. And as we go to the right, we have our fog lamps, the unlocking of the rear tailgate, and then your headlamps. If you dial it all the way over to this setting, you've got the automatic headlamps. They'll come on when you shut off. They'll come on when you start the vehicle at night, and they'll shut off when the engine shuts off. Your panel dim switch, and underneath is a release for tilt and telescopic steering wheel. Now, once we've started the vehicle, your display for the driver comes with a variety of settings. On the left-hand side of the steering wheel is a 5-way, and OK in the center, up, down, left, and right. So as we go down, we can get a speedometer digitally, a trip odometer, average fuel consumption, instantaneous fuel consumption, one of my favorites, distance to empty, trip timer, that's the time you actually have the engine running. So if you stop for a coffee, the timer will stop. You can reset it at any time by holding the OK, and then it would start over. Below that, we have 4 pieces of information. So your instantaneous fuel economy, your average fuel economy, your distance to empty, and the trip odometer. Now, when you go out to the left, that brings up more choices. So we have trip 1, trip 2, information, which shows auto stop start, engine on, normal operation. MyKey, that's where you can program a key for a beginner driver, limit top end speed, limit stereo volume. And so you can do a system check, go back to the left, then you've got your settings. Under settings for driver assist, that's where you can turn your traction control on or off. Most times you'll want it to come on. If it's the winter time and you're trying to get out of snow by rocking forward and back, that's when you'll want to shut that off. So go back to your settings. Under vehicle, we've got your compass. Do you want it on or off? So it's on for display. Lighting, rain light, auto lamp delay, how long you want the lights to stay on after it shuts off, your oil life reset, and remote start, as in what happens and how long it stays on. MyKey, and then display. So language, you can choose English, French, or Spanish. Vehicle graphic, distance, whether you want liters per 100 kilometers, miles per gallon, whichever you relate to. Temperature can be Celsius or Fahrenheit. So you can customize the display to show what's important to you. And there we are, back to the speedometer. Now, below our 5-way, we have our cruise control, so you turn it on or off. For highway driving, you can set the speed that the vehicle is going to stay at. If you want to go up 1 mile per hour, you can tap the set up. Down 1 mile per hour is set down. Resume is, there's a memory feature in it, so The car knows what speed it's set at. You hit the brakes, it'll temporarily disengage cruise control, hit resume, takes you back up to the preset speed. CAN is short for cancel. On the right-hand side of the steering wheel, we have seek to the next station, or your presets for your radio, the volume up and down, and we also have the voice activation. So the vehicle can understand about 10,000 voice commands. You can make your phone calls with that once you've paired your phone. Now, it does have a nice big center display. Right now, I'm just going to hit Ask Me Later. This is our home screen. This vehicle is equipped with the optional navigation system. So we have the maps, audio is off, and you can add a device. When it is time to change the clock, or if the clock is set wrong, you just simply tap on it. It tells you we're in the Eastern time zone. You can go up an hour, down an hour, AM, PM, whatever you need it to be. If you like the 12-hour clock format, if you like the 24-hour. So it's all very easy to do. Now, across the bottom, audio. So you've got your sources, AM, FM, Sirius, and then the next one over is navigation. So that'll bring up your maps, destination. You can search, go with previous, you can set up a home address, a work address. You can save things as your favorites. If you're just looking for food, fuel, hotel, whatever, there's a bunch of them already preset in there. When you go to search, you'll start typing something in. So you can type in 375 space. Oh, hey, brought up 375 Ontario Street. So it was guessing where I was trying to go to. I started typing in Ed Learn Ford, and sure enough, it found it. So I'm going to save that. So that's saved as a favorite, and I'm in the parking lot, so that's why it says I'm within a minute of getting there. And now, when I go back to the map, the star is indicating a favorite has been saved. Now, some people don't like the map to show in that configuration. So here's another view that's considered our 3D view. This one is north at the top, and I personally like it where you're driving in the upward direction. So we've got our settings. You can adjust the sound, the clock, Bluetooth, phone.
Search for your vehicle on your device and select it once it is found.
So you would take your phone, go to settings, Bluetooth, and then the word Ford Escape is going to pop up. You're going to tap on that and continue following the instructions on screen. Navigation, your map preferences, route preferences, navigation preferences. So for example, I've got it set for the fastest one. I always use fastest, and use the HOV lanes. I've got that in the off position right now because I'm the only person in the vehicle. Navigation preferences. So a lot of these things, it's about preferences. We've got it set for English, we've got it set for kilometers, we've got it set for Celsius. And like your phone, you can just scroll across. When it talks about the Valet Mode, you would hit that. You can enter your own 4-digit code that will lock out your navigation and your phone features. So buddy in the red jacket doesn't know anything more than which vehicle and whatnot. So it's fairly easy to work those items. And earlier I'd mentioned about voice control. So getting back to the steering column and the voice button.
Please say a command.
FM 105.7.
Tuning to FM 105.7.
So you can pick a radio station.
Please say a command.
I'm hungry.
Where would you like to search? Please say nearby or in a city.
Nearby.
Please say a line number.
2.
When ready, press the voice button and then say set as destination.
Set as destination.
Setting new destination. Obey traffic laws, be alert, and use voice commands while driving. Please proceed to the highlighted route and then the route guidance will start.
So we're pretty much across the street from Jack Astor's, so that's why it's saying within a minute we should be there. So I picked a very close place just for demonstration purposes. Now if I decide I don't want to go there, I can hit the voice button again.
Please say a command.
Cancel route.
Are you sure you want to cancel your route?
Yes.
Canceling route.
Now, as we go down a little bit lower, we have our climate controls. So we've got it set for the low temperature. We can turn the air conditioning on, so when the light is on, you've got AC. Air is recirculating or bringing in fresh air from outside. You can change both temperatures from the driver's side, or you can go with the split screen and have a slightly different temperature from one side of the vehicle to the other. The buttons with the red chair on them, that's your heated seat. So when you hit it, it goes 3 bars for high heat. Try it again, medium heat, low heat, and then no heat. Where the air is flowing. And then up top here we have your fan speed down and fan speed up. Now as we come down, passenger airbag is off because no one's sitting there right now. This one here, that is your auto stop start feature and overriding it. So when you come to a stop, the engine will not necessarily shut off. And TCS, traction control system, that's an override place where you can turn it in the off position. With regards to your gear shift, one more thing you should know about, you've got your park, reverse, neutral, and drive, and then there's an S for your sport mode. So when you go down here, it does not light up here, but it will light up on your dash. S for sport mode would allow you to use your paddle shifters, so plus on the right, minus on the left. And then as we put the vehicle back into park, it lights up in P. Now, in reverse, your rear view camera shows up in the big screen. So I can see there's a pole right behind me. I better not be going in reverse. Put it in park. This has been an orientation to your new Escape. If you have any questions, my name is Jim Brickell. Enjoy your new ride.